Good afternoon and welcome to today's news brief. The Secretary of Health for the state of Bajacaliforniasur said today during the weekly press conference of the Health Safety Committee that the number of COVID-19 cases is stable, and while there are still people on vacation, which means an increase in gatherings and the number of people on the streets and public spaces, the members of the Health Safety Committee did notice that there were many people adhering to the established protocols, and that in general, the health authorities are hopeful that while an increase in the number of positive COVID-19 cases is expected over the next few weeks, the forecast is more optimistic than in the past weeks due to the responsible conducts that were observed this past weekend, said Dr. Victor George Flores. The Secretary of Health added that there are currently 493 active COVID-19 cases, less than the more than 500 cases registered in past weeks, and the current number of hospitalized COVID-19 patients in Baja California Sur is of 96, which contributes to the optimism expressed by the members of the Health Safety Committee, which decided that Baja California Sur will remain at level 3 in the health alert system for the rest of the week, and the forecast is for the state to stay at that level as long as the numbers remain where they are. Dr. George Flores finished by asking all members of our community to avoid large crowds and refrain from attending massive events. Dr. Victor George Flores, Secretary of Health for Baja California Sur, informed that while this Holy Week and Easter vacations, there was a good response from the public in general, and that the authorities are optimistic in regard to the numbers of COVID-19 cases in the coming weeks, they are still waiting to see how the numbers behave in the next couple of weeks. However, he did remark that in general, the authorities reported lesser numbers of beachgoers in the various municipalities of Baja California Sur compared to those reported during the Christmas vacations. Dr. Romero, epidemiologist for the Secretary of Health in Baja California Sur, said that the forecast for the increase in the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases for the end of week 12 was for an increase of close to 60% in the number of cases. However, the numbers showed an increase of only 44%, and the forecast for the next 2 weeks called for a spike of close to 600 active cases. Dr. Romero mentioned that while that is the current forecast, the actual numbers are subject to many variables, which is why the Secretary of Health insisted on the importance of continuing to follow the established sanitary and social distancing protocols. That is all that I have for you today. Have a great evening, and remember to tune in on Sunday at 6 p.m. for another edition of Cabomilnews and Community Update with Corey Riggs and Claudia Velo.